If it feels like there's a crucial element missing when you play virtual reality shooters with a traditional gamepad, Sony's $60 PlayStation VR aim controller could quickly become your new favorite accessory. The controller itself is sleek and futuristic, and it has everything you need. All the buttons found on a DualShock 4 and the signature light orb of the Move are part and parcel with the controller itself, giving the whole thing a complete, finished vibe. Besides the weirdly placed R1, everything is in a comfortably accessible spot, especially the cross, square, circle, and triangle buttons arrayed smartly around the rear analog stick. The main trigger has a nice amount of pull, while the share and options buttons are raised just a little high so they line up with the analog stick. It's clear a lot of thought went into the design and placement for nearly every input on the AIM controller. It's also surprisingly light. Your arms will still get tired swinging it to and fro playing a game like Farpoint for a long period of time, but the AIM strikes a great balance. Any lighter and it might have felt cheap, while any heavier would have been cumbersome. In Farpoint, moving the AIM around and bringing it up to your face to look down your weapon's sights feels like second nature. Tracking is 1-to-1 and it feels totally responsive in your hands. The AIM also has its own built-in rumble, creating satisfying vibrations when you fire your weapon. The controller charges via the standard micro USB cable, just like the DualShock 4. Its battery life is surprisingly good, lasting through multiple hours-long sessions of Farpoint. Finally, there's a spot to connect a lanyard or wrist strap on the rear grip if you're worried about dropping it, though there isn't one included in the box. If the AIM controller's skillful integration with Farpoint is a good indicator, this thing is going to be a must-have for VR shooter fans on PlayStation. This was one of the missing pieces that can take VR to the next level, so here's hoping more developers choose to support it. For more on VR, check out our reviews of Farpoint and Rick and Morty Virtual Reality and our misadventures in Star Trek Bridge Crew.